G'day guys, how you doing? Yep, hard to believe, it's me. I'm back. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and there's actually, in all honesty, that's what this video is about the reason why I actually haven't been posting, or the reasons why I haven't been posting any videos over the last few months. The first one, or the first reason, is the fact that the move to New Zealand was actually a lot bigger than what I originally realized. Even though I was born and raised a New Zealander, I lived in New Zealand for 26 years and I've lived overseas for 26 years. The actual move back to New Zealand was, like I said, it was a lot bigger than what I actually realized. It was a real shock to my system. Not so much a culture shock. It was the huge 180-degree turn in my life. If you hear any whistling going on, it's actually the wind outside. It's freaking blowing a gale out here. It's unreal. But it was the huge 180-degree change in my life, from a life that had been continual battles, struggles, and fights for about a 20-year period between the stuff that I had to deal with in regards to, the divorce and trying to stay in my child's life, because the mother was going, the mother made life extremely difficult, If you have to be so careful not to, oh my God, woman with daddy troubles. What happens with females with daddy troubles is they take all their issues that they should have with their father, they take them out on their boyfriends or their husbands or what have you. And it can just be brutal. And with the court system the way it is in California, they can just make your life an absolute misery. So, another reason was, I had to start a business in that area. A lot of you guys, subs, understand what I've experienced, what I've had to go through, and what have you. So my life was extremely negative, is the best way to say it. And the situation that I'm in now is extremely positive. The job that I've got is an amazing job. The facility that I work in is absolutely incredible. And I truly couldn't wish for anything more in life. I really, truly couldn't. I'm so grateful and so appreciative with what I have today. It's unbelievable. However, what happens is when you're having to come down from that amount of stress, it's brutal. It's really, really brutal. The other aspect too behind it was, as soon as my daughter turned 18, both the mother and daughter were gone. They were off to Nashville, Tennessee. And it's incredible because you've done so much to stay in this one person's life and to make sure they're safe and taken care of, and then they're gone. It's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So for me, having to deal with that and having to process that on top of the move out here and just getting used to a whole new life and everything, I actually started to kind of implode in on myself. And right when that was happening, my father had a massive stroke. He's had a lot of bad health over about a 5 to 10 year period. He's had multiple strokes and everything like that. And he decided he was going to have a real doozy. So that's another reason why I haven't been posting, because I've been taking multiple trips down to Blenheim in New Zealand. That's where I was born and raised, and seeing my dad. This stroke absolutely killed off one whole side of his body. His one whole side of his body is just completely dead. So all his bodily functions aren't working correctly, and over the last few months, the last couple of months, his organs are shutting down now. He's basically slowly starving to death, is basically what it is. So, I've been dealing with that. I actually had to say goodbye to my father yesterday, primarily because of the fact that between now and the next time that I go down to Blenheim, I have a feeling I'll be going down for his funeral. So, said all my goodbyes, love you, everything, while I had the opportunity to, which was absolutely, quite frankly, incredible to be able to do that. A lot of people don't have an opportunity to see their father or what have you before he passes away. So I was very grateful and thankful to be able to do that. So those are some of the main reasons, two of the main reasons why I haven't been posting over the last couple of months. Another one is I've been coming and going on whether or not I should actually keep the channel going. And the main reason behind that is, again, it's because I'm in New Zealand. New Zealand's an extremely small country. I mean, a very, very small country. And there's 4.8 million people down here, if I remember correctly, maybe 4.9 million people. So what we've got down here is we've got this very socialist government, and after the shooting in Christchurch, they've brought about new what they call hate speech laws. And what it boils down to is that anything that basically goes against the grain down here in New Zealand, like a channel like mine, is going to be pretty much wiped out. It's come to my attention over the last few months when I've got friends here that have been trying to look for my channel. It doesn't show up. It won't even show up in a search. It's like it's been completely deleted out of the search engine in YouTube, and that's because I know that they've got some pretty strict stuff going on in the United States right now. However, down here in New Zealand, if you are going against the grain, they just want you gone. So there's a real attack on freedom of speech down here. So that was one of the reasons why I also haven't been posting, because I don't really know if the channel is going to be able to, if I'm going to be able to grow the channel. And here's the thing. I've had a number of guys say, start a channel on BitChute, start a channel on BitChute, start a channel on BitChute. Well, the reality of the situation is we shouldn't have to do that, primarily because of the fact that we should be able to express ourselves. Doesn't matter if people like what we say or hate what we say. We should be able to be honest in this world. We should be able to get the truth out there. So one of the things I'm going to be asking from you guys, my subs, is to start sharing the videos, start networking the videos, start putting the stuff out there. Because at least in the United States, I would hope that, I just really don't know, but I'm going to keep pushing forward. And the reason why I want to keep pushing forward is I've had a number of you guys, actually quite a few of you guys, have left such kind, caring comments in regards to, how I've actually helped you. I mean, that's really, really humbling. That I've actually helped guide some of you down a path of actually finding who you are, helping you find who you are, to find your own inner joy and your own inner happiness instead of seeking it in other things. That's where the peace, that's where the joy, that's where the self-confidence, that's where all that stuff comes from. It doesn't come from driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or having an amazing woman in your life, you know, or a trophy bride or something like that. You know, I've experienced the whole spectrum of life, and the reality of the situation is when you find who you are, I'm not expecting you to be a copy of me. I'd hate that. And I've always said that through all my videos, is my goal is for you to discover who you are. You know, and you know, I genuinely have a real issue with these supposed self-professed gurus out there that you know, want you, you know, they get you to read some sort of book, or they want you to, and trust me, I've read all sorts of books in my lifetime. The reality of the situation is this, is you are an individual person, and it's up to you. That's what this life is about. It's about discovering who you are as an individual, and then then going down your path and enjoying what you do in life. So what I'd like to do is, you know, to continue with the channel this year. We'll see how it grows. We'll see how it, you know, moves forward, and we'll just see what happens. However, I am going to need your help. I am going to need the help of the subscribers, and, you know, being able to get you guys to share my work, and will share the videos, etc., etc. And that's pretty much it. That's realistically the only real reason why I haven't been posting. With that being said, I'm going to leave you guys to it, and I will actually have a video. I'm going to be putting up another video here real soon. I'm actually going to go buy a whiteboard and some markers so I can actually you know, draw things out and write things down. So until the next video, guys, make it great. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers, fellas.